Mornington Peninsula House, Turco and Associates. The Mornington Peninsula House is located in Mornington on a sloping forested site with panoramic views across Port Phillip Bay. This beautiful site also contains challenges such as a single-story covenant and the potential for bushfires. The large home includes a gym, theatre, meditation room, reading room, sauna, and large garage. Rather than designing a single building, Turco and Associate divided the extensive program into two buildings to enhance views, solar access, and connection to the outdoor from all rooms. The division of the program also allowed for an internalized outlook from many rooms, providing a sense of containment to the private. Access to the site. Access or entry to the site is from the west direction. The access is towards the entrance facade, and there is also another access to the garage. Road geometric in the site. Orientation and positioning of building area. Topography. Parking facility. Landscape features. Turco and Associates worked closely with a landscaper, a landscape architect, and an arborist throughout the design process to establish a harmonious integration between the architecture and the landscape and to retain as much as existing vegetation as possible. A series of landscaped spaces defined by two buildings are each suited to particular uses and are linked by water feature that flows beneath the bridge links. Sustainable aspects. The geometry of the house is informed by the desire to capture views, resulting in a pair of angular forms. Dark metal cladding at the rear each building grows out of the ground to become the angular roof, culminating in a pair of large cantilevered eaves which protect decks below. This location of the elevated decks at the front of the house allows expansive views across Port Phillip Bay from the living area and master bedroom, while shielding view into these rooms from the street. A raw material palette is used throughout the home, emphasizing and highlighting the surrounding bushland. Insulated precast concrete wall panels from a background to feature planting and existing vegetation, while dark brown anodized aluminum cladding subtly reflects the green tones of the surrounding forest. Local sandstone tones used in the landscaping also appears internally in feature journey. The Australian hardwood timber is used in areas throughout the house to help provide warmth to the internal spaces. Level study. A single-story covenant, a large home including gym, theatre, meditation room, reading room, sauna, and a large garage. Rather than designing a single building, Turco and Associates divided the extensive program into two buildings to enhance the views, solar access, and connection to the outdoors from all rooms. The division of the program also allowed for an internalized outlook from many rooms, providing a sense of containment to this private family. Turco and Associates divided the extensive program into two buildings. Vertical zoning. Horizontal zoning. Typology of spaces. Here the space is divided into semi-private, private, semi-public and public spaces depending on their usage. The purple represents the semi-private, the red represents private, pink represents semi-public, and the yellow represents public. Hierarchy of spaces. Here the spaces within the residence is given certain order based on their center of attraction. First comes entrance, and then bedroom, and then corridor, and then sitting, and then kitchen, and then living, and then the exterior walking area. Structural constructional techniques. The Mornington Peninsula House is located in Mornington on a sloping forested site with panoramic views across Port Phillip Bay. This beautiful site also contains challenges such as a single-story covenant and the potential for bushfires. The large home includes gym, theatre, meditation room, reading room, sauna, and a large garage. Material study. An existing pair of established eucalyptus located in the center of the site was retained, forming the centerpiece of a series of courtyards which snake their way between the two forms. A pair of glazed bridge links connect the primary sleeping area located in the northern building with the living areas located within the southern building, creating a necessary immersion in nature as occupants moved throughout the building. A series of landscape spaces defined by two buildings are each suited to a particular use that are linked by water. Turco and Associate worked closely with landscaper and an arborist throughout the design to integrate between architecture and landscape. Tropical climate. Australia experiences tropical climate, hottest extended region year around. The areas with hottest summer climate and the highest sunshine duration. Temperature have ranged above 53 degrees Celsius to well below 0 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperatures are moderated. Overnight minimum temperature have warmed more rapidly than daytime maximum temperature in the recent years. The late 20th warming has been largely attributed to the increased greenhouse effect. According to the Bureau of Meteorology, 80% of the land receives less than 600 mm of rainfall annually, and 50% has even less. As a whole, Australia has a very low annual rainfall of 419 mm. More than 80% of Australia has an annual rainfall of less than 600 mm. Among the continents, only Antarctica receives less rainfall. 4 factors that contribute dryness of the Australian landmass. 1. Cold ocean currents of the west coast. 2. Low elevation of landforms. 3. Dominance of a high pressure system. 4. Shape of landmass. Thank you.